Okay.
Fuck off.
Okay. Okay.
Get in!
I'm okay.
Don't go in! Owen, shut the...
Do you remember the first time you saw a dinosaur? First time you see them, it's like a miracle. You read about them in books, you see the bones in museums, but you don't really believe it. They're like myths. And then you see the first one alive.
This is not your fault.
But it is.
This one's on me. I showed him the way. A rescue op. What could go wrong? Hey, Blue. I brought you something. Okay. We're not on an island anymore. There's a town 5 miles from here. Am I dead? Not yet, kid.
Change was inevitable, and it's happening now. Welcome to Jurassic World.
How many can you save?
11 species. Blue is the last of her kind.
You'll never capture her.
We thought you might know someone who could help.
A rescue op. What could go wrong? Hey, Blue. You know me. Come with me. You know you can't stay here. Pack your men up right now.
It was all a lie!
The man who proved raptors can follow orders. You never thought how many millions a trained predator might be worth?
They're gonna sell them.
Not Blue. They need it for something else.
What is that thing?
They made it.
This is the most dangerous creature that ever walked the earth.
I say we shut this whole thing down. Hey, girl. You think what I'm thinking?
Genetic power has now been unleashed.
You can't put it back in the box.
Blue! If I don't make it back, remember you're the one who made me come here. I'll be all right. These creatures were here before us.
And if we're not careful, they're gonna be here after.
Do you remember the first time you saw a dinosaur?
Hey, Blue.
You don't really believe it. It's like a miracle. Something's coming.
It's the T-Rex. It's the T-Rex.
Stop! It's not a T-Rex.
Blue, come with me. You know you can't stay here.
Jurassic World. The island.
You're all right. Easy, girl.
All of that is in the past.
Am I dead? Not yet, kid.
I want to show you the future.
What is that thing? They made it.
Blue.
You need to get us out of here.
Yeah. So, what are you dating, like an accountant now, or
Owen,
ventriloquist?
stop it.
You love a dummy.
This is not why we're here.
You can blame me, try to shame me.
I know why we're here.
I'll care.
A rescue op. Save the dinosaurs from the island that's about to explode.
Those will love me.
What could go wrong?
Blue is alive. You raised her.
Do these animals deserve the same protections given to other species? Or should they just be left to die?
These creatures were here before us. And if we're not careful, they're gonna be here after.
You know me.
Life cannot be contained. Life breaks free. Life finds a way.
There were scenes where we had so many dinosaurs in the same frame that we had to make the frame bigger.
In this Jurassic World, you will see more dinosaurs than you've ever seen in all the other Jurassic movies combined.
And we're gonna see all the dinosaurs again that we all loved so much in the first movie. We're gonna have Blue.
Hey, girl. You think what I'm thinking?
We have the Mosasaurus. We have the T-Rex. We have a Baryonyx in this movie. We have a Carnotaurus.
The Carnotaurus fights the Sinoceratops.
We have a Stygimoloch.
We just all love the Stygimoloch.
We have a brand new genetically modified dinosaur called the Indoraptor.
It's a psychopathic, murderous beast. We're dealing with animatronic dinosaurs. It's so cool, and the animatronics are awesome.
I think what the fans of the movie like is that we still have those real dinosaurs for the actors to interact with.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Today's audience still hanker for practical effects in movies.
On this project, we're all working together to make these animals come alive. We're able to create some hopefully really beautiful connection between man and beast in this movie. Shh. You're all right.
There's dinosaurs everywhere.
25 years ago, Universal and I took a big risk on a film that wasn't simply about dinosaurs. It was a film that embraced the age-old question, could science fiction become science eventuality?
Jurassic World was a celebration of something that we all love. This movie is different. This movie is pushing something that we know forward into the future.
You have everything that you need in a Jurassic movie, but then it gets more claustrophobic. It has this kind of gothic element, and you start to build up the tension in a very different way.
We're picking up the movie a few years after the events of Jurassic World. I know why we're here. A rescue op.
Hey, Owen.
Save the dinosaurs from the island that's about to explode. what could go wrong. Blue, come with me. You know you can't stay here. Pack your men up right now.
That's when we realized that these are not good people that we're dealing with.
It was all a lie!
The first part of this movie is classic Jurassic, and then you go into this far more dangerous world.
We arrive at this mansion where they're auctioning off these animals to the highest bidder.
What is that thing?
They made it.
The Indoraptor.
They're gonna sell them.
Not Blue. They need it for something else.
We get to learn a lot more about Owen and his very special connection with Blue.
Easy.
I told Steven Spielberg, I think the heart of the story is about Blue.
Hey, girl. I say we shut this whole thing down.
We hope that people come out with their imaginations expanded of what a Jurassic Park movie can be.
Do you remember the first time you saw a dinosaur?
For kids who grow up loving dinosaurs, the Jurassic movies are really the vehicle for them to see their dreams realized.
You got that?
That's awesome. The Jurassic movies have always been suspenseful and exciting. We're telling the next chapter.
This story takes dinosaurs and takes Jurassic where it's never gone before.
We're literally blowing up the island.
That's the scariest thing I've ever done.
In this movie, we have a new director, Juan Antonio Bayona.
I love playing with suspense. I like intensity, and I love to make the audience feel the total experience.
He's genius when it comes to frightening people.
It's a T-Rex. It's a T-Rex.
Stop! It's not a T-Rex.
Be careful. There's dinosaurs everywhere and they're flipping out and killing people. Let's go.
It was important to us that the story be balanced on the characters, some of whom we know and some of whom we're just meeting.
Jeff Goldblum, not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome.
Here I am talking about dinosaurs again.
In this Jurassic World, you will see more dinosaurs than you've ever seen before.
On this movie, we are dealing with real animatronic dinosaurs.
It looks like a real dinosaur. I couldn't help but freak out the entire time.
The challenge of making a sequel is finding the right balance between what people are expecting and what people will be surprised by.
Run! Run!
This movie is different. It's going to be intense and pretty spectacular.
It's really good. That was my best acting.
It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Yeah, man, it's Jurassic.
This is gonna be awesome.
Here we are at some airport in the middle of England, I believe, right? I'm with Justice and Daniella. Do you remember the first time you saw Jurassic Park, the original?
Yes, we used to take family to road trips, and we would all like pile in the van and watch the Jurassic Park movies in order. Yeah, all my siblings would like try to look away, and I was just like, eat the guy, eat him.
Jurassic was one of the first VHSs that I had. You know the scene where the T-Rex breaks through the top window of the car? I wanted to be the girl. She was
You did a great job.
Also, Jeff Goldblum.
When you get to meet Jeff Goldblum, will you say anything to him?
I'll just
will
be
you
like,
play
sir,
cool?
I love you.
Shake. I saw it in the movie theater. I saw it twice opening weekend. And it was really kind of like my movie that really formed and shaped me. I was about maybe 13 years old when it came out.
That's awesome.
We gotta take you. Sorry, guys.
Way more important. Oh, you making a movie? We're making behind the scenes. So I'm here with Vivian Baker, makeup artist to the stars. I'm her very favorite actress she's ever worked with. We met doing, I guess, the first Jurassic?
Yeah.
Now we're here on the sequel. So you're applying mud, but it's a combination of dirts and bloods and muds. Why don't you just throw mud in my face?
Here, would you like for me to?
No. But the reason you don't just throw mud in someone's face is because you might shoot one tiny piece of this million-piece puzzle one day, and the other piece a month later. It's called continuity.
And dirt, I think, is the hardest. As he sweats, it breaks down in a really groovy way, so I like it to look real organic.
Yeah.
Very real.
Very real.
How did I get so lucky to be with you?
When we did the first Jurassic, you were so particular with my mustache. You trimmed it with scissors, and so we stuck together since then.
Yeah. We got a rhythm going.
We got a rhythm. We got to figure it out. My name's Chris Pratt. I'm here with Greg, Dean, and Mike, and they are in charge of this thing called the Edge. Action! You're going over big rocks, stumps, logs, bumps, things that are going to make a camera bounce up and down, but this thing stays perfectly stable the entire time.
It's multiple gyros that are stabilizing the camera and the head itself while we're going. We can go uphill, downhill, off-road, on-road.
Yeah.
Chasing Chris around everywhere. This crane goes 26 feet long, and we can go over 100 miles an hour, no problem.
That sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really taken over how we can work with talent, being able to get the camera right in there to increase the action and actually shoot it for real.
And they clocked it yesterday, and I run, granted this is downhill, 75 miles an hour.
Well, you had a wind.
Yeah, I had a wind on my back.
Seven
my
mile an hour wind.
Yes.
We did Fast 8.
Oh, yeah.
Fast 7, Fast 6.
We should remake Bullet, don't you think? You shoot it, and I'll be Steve McQueen. I would like to introduce you.
Hello.
To Kelly Krieg. She is part of the script supervising team. Explain your role on the film.
A script supervisor does everything script-wise, dealing with actors and director, eye lines, slates, cameras, paperwork, walking back and forth non-stop, dialogue changes, rewriting the script, but also post-production, effects numbers, the camera department, getting detailed set up, a couple of horses and sheep, a big herd of our puppies, and that's what I do. Das ist fantastisch, ja.
Anything else you wanted to say to some of our fans who are watching in Germany?
Oh, in Germany, yeah.
Aus Hawaii, wir grüßen euch, die deutsche Fans.
Wir sehen uns im Kino.
Wir sehen uns im Kino. See, I need to brush up on my German.
We should have started this way earlier.
Well, we've still got 3 weeks left. I can learn a lot in 3 weeks. I learn all my lines in like 3 minutes before we shoot. Next time you see me, I'm going to basically be a German teacher.
Otherwise, I'll be ashamed of myself.
I don't smell very good, Kelly, but you're going to have to get some of that.
For sure. If it's alright with you, I'll bring a table for two at this fancy restaurant. And if you still want me, I'll make sure to be the best you ever had.